Hey guys, welcome to review number 6 of my Lord of the Rings Toybiz collection. Today I am showing you 3 figures from the Epic Trilogy line. As you can see here, we have Eowyn, Shieldmaiden of Rohan. This is one of the last lines that Toybiz had put out. They did a Fellowship, a Two Towers, and a Return of the King line. This is what the Two Towers box looks like. It's got looks like Minas Tirith in the background, correct me if I'm wrong. And it's got the Shieldmaiden. This isn't it's very similar to her normal trilogy pack figure. She's just wearing a different blue shirt, but this figure is quite rare. Basically it's rare because they didn't really produce a lot of it, and the line was kind of dying out when the Epic Trilogy came around. The Return of the King had already been out for 2 years, and I think this one came out in 2005. As you can see at the back here, Eowyn, Shieldmaiden, proof of purchase, 2005, Marvel Enterprises. It's a pretty standard figure, not one of my favorites, but it's a great collectible, so obviously I have to get my hands on it. And right beside that we have the Gondorian Swordsman. This one is a definite gem. You want to add this to your collection. Even now it's still going for $50 or more online. It's one of the rarest trilogy packs out there, just because it was part of one of 2 waves in the final Epic Trilogy line, because it's the Return of the King. It's a pretty cool figure. It's got the Gondorian outfit. You actually don't see this guy in the movies. He's been kind of criticized because he's a little more stocky and he's got a hilarious mustache. I think fans really wanted more of a powerful looking warrior who's ready to go to battle, but needless to say, this is still an amazing figure just because the Gondorian outfit is so prominent and really attractive. Just show it on the back here. Gondorian Swordsman. The picture here is a little different, but I can't zoom in too much, sorry about that. And it was also made in 2005. As I said before, one of the last figures ever produced. The Gondorian Swordsman. And finally, my favorite figure of probably top 5 figures of the entire line is the Mordor Orc Lieutenant. This guy was... this is the last wave, wave 2 of the Epic Trilogy, and one of the final figures ever produced in Toybiz. I don't even think this was released to the public, not in Canada anyways. I've since been able to buy it online. Mordor Orc Lieutenant. Both of them are in pristine condition. That is why I have 2. I got good deals on both of them, and it's only going to grow in value as the years go on. This one and the Gondorian one for sure. And I'll show you the back page here. I've been so tempted to release one of these out of the packages, but they're simply too valuable at the moment, so if I can find a loose one for a good price, I probably will add it to my loose collection, which I will eventually preview later on. The skull on the top of his helmet is probably what makes this piece so unique and so cool. You will recall he did make a brief appearance in the Return of the King battle at the Pelennor Fields. He was kind of the second in command next to Gothmog, and he was also the one that called the guys on the ships sea rats as they came in, and it ended up being his demise because it was Aragorn and company. But the Epic Trilogy, made in 2005, last wave of Toybiz ever. It was very sad to see these figures go just because of the amazing articulation, but kudos to them once again for making these figures possible. And now we have Bridge Direct, so all is well in the collecting world again. And Eowyn Shieldmaiden. Thank you very much for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for more ahead.